Welcome back, COSA 50 folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Thursday, everyone. And Thursday means I'm in the Canvas live chat until noon Pacific time if you have questions for me. Speaking of student office hours, tomorrow I'm only going to be available from 9 to 9:50, about 9:50 in M229, and that's because I am attending a workshop on campus that day. So I'm going to have to cut my office hours short tomorrow if you need to see me. Of course, you can always message me in the Canvas inbox. And speaking of which, I sent out a blast to Canvas inboxes, especially if you have not started on your Excel assignments. Now, recently, I sent out a message with my concerns. So let's make sure that we are showing up and we are making the time for this class. Remember, with COSA 50, this is a 4-unit course, and if you're a full-time student taking 12 units, this class represents a full third of your workload. So as long as you're showing up to class and you're following along with our project walkthroughs, you're turning assignments in, that's the way to stay caught up, okay? As I've mentioned before, your first step towards being successful is walking in through that door, okay? Through that door into the class, and that's the first step that you're taking or you're choosing to take every class meeting, okay? So let's make sure that we are showing up, especially since we are now in the back half and it's all about spreadsheets and databases from here on out. A couple of things before we get into what's on tap for next week. I want to mention the tutoring that we have available for COSA 50. And as a matter of fact, let's just jump into Canvas right now. So I'm going to bring up the announcements here. And if we scroll down to April 10th, okay, we scroll down to April 10th. Here's the reminder about getting support in the class. You already know about the COS Computer Lab, the Student Technology Help Desk if you are having issues with Microsoft 365 from home. I want to focus on MDSC tutoring, okay, through the Multidisciplinary Success Center. If you follow this link, okay, and then you click on this button here for the tutoring schedule, you'll see that for COSA 50, both for LAC and online, we do have a tutor available Monday and Wednesdays, 11 to 4, obviously during class time, but you can go schedule right after, and then Fridays from 10 to 3. And if you need more information on how to schedule a tutoring session, again, this is through MDSC and not the COS department. If you need more information, just look at this page on what to do as far as tutoring goes. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. And again, one more time, if you need to pause this video, here is the schedule. And this is both for going in person and online. All right, so with that said, all of your Excel assignments over the last 2 weeks are due this Sunday, April 21st. So make sure that you are getting work turned in. You're not leaving points on the table, especially with the training sims. Think of the training sims as participation, okay? You cannot go back for late credit with these training sims. So again, if you haven't started at all, and I know there's some of you out there who haven't, please make sure that you knock out the training sims. And if you're late on your projects and exams, you can still turn them in. They'll just be docked 10% per day. Now, SAM has its way of calculating the grade reduction, but the general rule of thumb, it's 10% per day. Okay, so week 11, starting on Monday, we're going to be looking at databases with access. And databases are a whole nother animal, okay? We're scaling up the mountains of COSA 50. Access definitely has a learning curve, and you don't want to miss our class meetings on how to get started with Access because Chapter 1 is especially important, okay? You're going to learn about the 4 different objects in Access and how tables really are the heart of an Access database. So you're going to learn about how all of this works. And then Wednesday, we really turn up the volume when we start to create different types of queries, or basically asking questions about our data in our tables. Okay, so you really don't want to miss out on our class meetings for Monday and Wednesday. So it's pretty much the usual. You have chapter 1 on Monday, chapter 2 on Wednesday. Week 12 will also be open, and you'll have chapter 3 and then your exams. So it's pretty much the same schedule. And after week 12, this is where things will change, and then we're going to revisit Excel for your capstone and MOS prep using Gmetrics. And I'll drop more details about the capstone and Gmetrics when I do the announcement video for week 13. Anyway, that is all, folks. Have a good weekend. Please take advantage of the resources that are available to you out there. And on that note, if I don't see you in the live chat or in person tomorrow for office hours, take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.